Hey, I'm John. Welcome to Mr. G's Workbench. I know it's been a minute since we got together and did anything, and apologies for that. But in this video, I'll just kind of explain the state of affairs at Mr. G's Workbench and how things will go moving forward. So, first of all, we've gone over 6,400 subscribers. Thank you, one and all. It's very much appreciated. I'll be honest with you, I can't invest the amount of time that others do in their channels. So sometimes I would look at channels that started after mine and be like, well, how did they get to 10,000 subscribers or 12,000 in half the time? And the difference is they're putting out content at least weekly. And you know what? I started this channel back during the great pandemic. It was just to kind of dip my toe in the water and share my enjoyment of model building with all of you. And over the course of time, that started to get away from me. I started to chase subscribers. I started to overthink something that should have been very simple. And that's in sharing an enjoyment of model building and everything that kind of goes with it. That's why I haven't done a lot of videos recently. I want to go back to that. Instead of trying to figure out what model to build to make everybody else happy, I want to build models that make me happy and share that happiness with you. That sounds a little corny, but it's true. What good is this channel at all if it's not serving its original core purpose? So let's try to get back to that. Work and vacation have gotten in the middle of running the channel at the moment. I just got back a couple of weeks ago from a trip to Japan. I was very lucky to be able to go back again, and I'll be sharing some of that with you guys. I've got a couple of videos lined up. One is from my trip to Tamiya headquarters in Shizuoka. The other is another trip to Akihabara in Japan to buy model stuff, which, if you go to Japan and don't buy model shit, something's wrong with you. So we're going to have that coming up. The other thing I wanted to point out was to my former channel members, thank you guys for your support. It's very much appreciated. I stopped doing channel memberships because I didn't feel that I was providing anything valuable for that money you were paying every month. I mean, it was $2 a month, which, fine. But $2 is $2, and it's your $2 that you were giving me. I can't in good conscience take your money if I'm not giving you at least a regular, diet of new content. So I did away with that. What I would ask, and I would ask as many of you as possible, listen, I know times can be tough, but I have a store with merch, and I've priced that merchandise. It's t-shirts. I've got these, I like this mug a lot. They're like camping mugs, t-shirts, stickers. They're all priced just enough where I'm making like no more than $3 on any one item. So if there's a link down below to the store, take a look. If nothing else, you're getting a Mr. G's Workbench t-shirt and spreading the love around. And then, it's much appreciated. You're getting something in exchange for your money. I'm not going to be one of these people who tells you like, oh, I want to keep the channel running, join my Patreon or become a channel member. I'd be building models whether or not I had this channel. And I'm not going to lie about that. So enough of the panhandling. Let's move on. The next thing was, after I got back from Japan, I went through my stash, cleaned up, reorganized, and I was kind of surprised at how many partially built kits I have. I think I have like a attention deficit when it comes to building models. If I get on something, if it's not going the way that I envisioned, I tend to throw it back in the box and throw it back in the closet. Apparently that's what I've done more than I care to think. So one of the things I intend to do now is before I start a new build, I'm going to finish one of these partial builds. And if you go back, I'll put a link up here. I used to do videos called Get Off My Bench. And that was where I would take a partially built kit and finish it. So we're going to get back into the swing of that. Before I start a new build, which I'll tell you more about in a moment, we're going to do a Get Off My Bench episode. So the first one is going to be I'm finishing Edward's F51D because it's the Korean War boxing. I had a half-built F51D. We're going to finish that F51D, and once that's done, we'll move on to a new build. There was another one I had started. I did 3 parts on the Tamiya F14D, and I had issues with that kit, which stopped forward progress. Both of the main landing gear wheels broke off my build, and I put them back on, and I am not happy at all with what happened. They're kind of cockeyed. I put them back on using 5-minute epoxy because they wouldn't stay on. One of them dried kind of close to where it should be. The other one dried cockeyed. So I'm not happy with that. That build is probably going to stop. I'm going to build a new F14D. It's going to be the AMK F14D. I've got a special boxing of that. More on that when the time comes. But that's going to be my F14D build. Apologies. I know there's some of you that contacted me more than once about finishing that build. That's what happened with that. So we'll get that wrapped up. I promise. We're going to get an F14D built. Not the one you saw, but we'll get one done. We're going to start a new one. And apologies if you were invested in that previous build. Another build that'll be coming up is ICM's CH54 Tarhi with the personnel pod. I've got everything I need to start that. I'm kind of hot to build it. It's an enormous kit. I've got the fuel in the tank to do it. So that's going to be an upcoming build. Another build that'll be coming up is Kitty Hawk's T28D. I believe I'm going to build that in Laotian markings, and I've got a beautiful 3D printed engine that was done by John over at Matters of Scale. A link to his website is down in the details as well. John makes some incredible 3D printed stuff, and he did the T28 engine as a favor to me, and I'm very grateful for it. And I'd like to repay my gratitude to him by actually building it, showing you what it looks like, and getting that plane built. Another build I want to do this year is, I know a lot of you guys shit on the Kinetic F16C kit, the gold edition, the new one. And I liked it. And I've got plans to take one of those kits. Don't hold me to this shit because I'm not an aviation engineer. It looks close enough for me, so happy days. I'm going to turn that F-16C, I'm going to backdate it to an F-16 ADF, and it's going to be a Puerto Rico Air National Guard F-16. And I've got a ton of shit for that one, and that one is another one that's ready to go. I'm really hot to get that one done. That's been sitting in the closet for almost 2 years. It really needs to get built, and I want to do that one. Partial builds, I've got an F4C that's half built. Like I said, I've got the F14D is an aborted build, so that's not going to go any further. We've got the F51D to finish. I know I've got 1 or 2 more partial builds in the closet. Another one that's sitting there half built. It's the Hasegawa RF4C. That one is, I really want to finish that one. I want to do it as the original gull gray over white, fully stenciled, and it'll look good. So that's another one that'll be coming up to get off my bench. What you've got coming up this year, you've got a minimum of 3 or 4 new builds, a minimum of 2 or 3 partial builds that I'm going to finish up. Another video series that I enjoy doing, it's called Off the Books. That's where I basically do a post-build review of a kit that I didn't build on video. And I've jumped into the world of Formula One race cars. I built a Tamiya Formula One 1/20th scale car. I loved it. It was such a change of pace from building planes and stuff. I really want to share that with you. And then at some point this year, we're probably going to do a Formula One build on the channel. And we'll get into more of that as time goes on. So let me wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And let me know what you think of my plans for the year. I appreciate all the feedback I get. I answer every comment that I get on the channel, on every video. Don't hesitate to let me know. If you want to write to me just to say, you know, I don't like what you do, it sucks, I'm fine with that. I'm a grown up. Listen, I was in a job where I was like verbally abused for 20 years. So don't hold back. It's like, let me know what you think. If there's something you want to see on the channel, let me know that too. John over at Matters of Scale, he sent me some different samples of products. We're going to be using those products in the course of the year. I'm supposed to have an airbrush to review for you guys. I typically don't just do a review. I incorporate products that get sent when they do get sent. Thank you again very much to those of you who've done so. When people send me products to try out, I tend to incorporate them into a build. So there's an airbrush coming that's geared towards beginners. I plan on doing a beginner model building video. We're going to use, I believe we're going to use a Tamiya 48 scale P51D for that. That's my plan there. I've got big plans. Let's see how I follow through, okay? Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for subscribing. Please check out the store. I'd like to add to the store, but nobody buys anything, so why am I going to keep designing new stuff? But at some point, I think I'm going to come up with another design for the store. Take a look. Let me know what you think. That's another thing. You know, you can always email me at mrgsworkbench@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. There's a contact link on the channel page, so jump in. All right? So you'll be seeing me again soon. I'm working on a couple of the videos already. Take care. Stay well. I'll see you guys next time.